Let's talk about finance, shall we? The importance of finance in the manufacturing world. And I bring this up because there are some places in other countries where you can only go through a bank, and there's really high percentages, and it becomes an increased struggle. So working with somebody like Chris at Machinery Finance Resources allows that relationships and partnerships with someone like Morris to become incredibly significant to supporting you and the purchase of any of these beautiful machines that are behind us. But Chris, as I always say to these guys, I'm not the expert. I bring the experts with me.
All right, thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. You know, there are a tremendous amount of finance companies out there in the marketplace. If you're going to Google or other resources to try to find one, I would encourage people don't do that. There's a lot of shady characters in the industry. Machinery Finance has over 20 years experience. All we finance are machine tools and metal working equipment, excuse me. I think last year we did almost 1,500 machines. So we're a small company. We're typically about the number 1 or 2 machine tool finance company in the U.S. So we've earned a tremendous amount of respect and trust in the market. And you know, we'd certainly love an opportunity to help any customers out there. And right now, like you mentioned, it's interesting times with interest rates and inflation and things going on. A lot of customers are spending a tremendous amount of money on inventory, payrolls, so they're tying up a lot of cash, and they don't want to have to particularly pull that cash out of their banks or off their lines of credit. So that's when financing becomes so important, especially in this day and age. More so, I think, in the last 6 months than ever in, say, the last 5 or 7 years. So,
wow, that's insightful, Chris, and I agree, because you're right. With what's going on right now, we're all very excited, and the industry itself is growing. We're getting into automation, but you're right. We're paying payroll. If we have cash built up in another area, how can we grow our machine shop? And a company like yours allows us to do both, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And also, a lot of our customers are faced with supply chain issues, so that drags out cash flow even more with international customers. So you really conserve that cash for internal workings of your company to keep it healthy. And if you're thinking about financing something, certainly, working with a company like Machinery Finance is a great way to go. Outside your bank too, because banks are absolutely vital to a customer's health of their company. But banks are real good at real estate, and they're real good at lines of credit. And they don't necessarily do the best job on equipment. They don't understand it. If they do finance it, they're going to probably want a large down payment, and they're probably going to ask for a blanket lien on your assets. So third-party company like ours, we only finance machine tools. We know it well. We know the customers well. We know their cash flow cycles well. And we only take the machine as collateral. And you'll find rates are very comparable to banks. And we'd love an opportunity to work with many of you customers out there.
See, I don't lie to you guys. I told you I bring the experts with me. Chris knows what he's talking about. So when we're talking about our partnership, we're standing with Morris South today, the Morris Group as a whole. How long has your partnership been with Morris Group?
We've got at least over 15, 20 years working with Morris Group and some of the Morris companies. So it's a long-standing partnership. We know their collateral or their equipment well, which is an important part in the finance world, is understanding some of the inner workings of different resale values and things of that nature when you're talking about collateral, and it's some of the highest quality collateral out there. So we absolutely love working with Morris Group. It's a very vital part of our business.
Well, I know you're a busy guy. I know that everyone also kind of looks for more business as well, right?
Yeah.
So now that you've inspired everyone with your wisdom and they want to learn more about you, how can they look you up? Do you have a website? Do you go through socials? What's the best way to find you,
Yeah,
Chris?
so I would say just go to machineryfinanceresources.com. That's an S on resources. We have 4 people around the country in the sales department: Chicago, Minnesota, Connecticut, and down in the Southeast Florida, which is me. We'd love to earn your business and see how we can help you grow your company.
I like that you said earn your business. That means a lot. Chris, you're amazing. I look forward to hopping on the boat with you. If you didn't know, Chris is a Florida guy like myself for now, and do a little fishing together. What do you think?
Awesome. Come on down, or come on up anytime, Tony. I'd love to be with you.
I got him on camera saying it now, guys. So thank you all for watching MTD, and I hope you've learned as much as I had today. Chris, you are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tony. Talk to you later.